Alright folks, welcome to another league with Temur, Asmo, Ursa, or however you want to call it. Ursa felt like a very, very good card, so I'm playing. I cut the 4th rend for the 4th copy of Ursa, try to see how that works out for this league. And then I cut the monkeys from the sideboard. Like, the idea was cute, but I don't think it's what I want to be doing. And added a couple of Nature's Claims, since I noticed we don't have answers to opposing Alpine Moons. And due to the explosives is another interesting possibility. Added a Damping Sphere, another copy of Soul Guide Lantern. And I think that's it. Yeah, alright. We're going to be already paired for round number 1, so playing against Lurrus. Just like always. Keep this. Do you ever travel to major events? I mean, I had just started to travel to major events and then COVID hit, so. I think I'm going to go Breeding Pool here. Even though it's not going to let me cast my Lightning Bolt. Oh. Yeah, I guess we lose. Whatever, I didn't want to win this anyway. Mr. Seri, thank you so much for the... Jeez, alright. Nothing like losing on turn 1. Thank you so much for the raid. Coming at the perfect timing, just opponent reveal Lurrus, and we are just getting surgical extraction from our Ursas. So, probably can't win this game. But how is your stream? Corey Bros with you, what's up? Coming back for 7 months using the best emote. Oh, another surgical extraction. Sure. Thank you for the support, Corey Bros. Welcome back. Can I just concede the league after this? Like, I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, my opponent has completely destroyed me, like, anemically, as a person, as a human being. I am just demolished right now. Like, I just don't want it. I want to stop playing Magic. Like, I'm done. Since you listen to me that I don't like surgical, yeah, fair. Well, they have the Keydron crab though, right? Definitely have a crab. Am I even gonna have like things to fetch with this? So I'm gonna untap here, see what I find. And I guess it's better for me to fetch right now before they mill my red source. Last fetchable, good. Bold your shit, get out of here. I honestly don't understand what the whole hype about the secret GP is all about. Like, I really don't get it. I don't get it why playmats are going for like $1 million. I don't know why people are excited, like actually excited to pay that money for a playmat. Like, I don't understand. Just don't get it at all. It's a piece of Magic history? No, it's a piece of garbage. That's not really Magic history, it's just a Magic joke. No idea about what playmats are talking about? Yeah. Everyone's my playmat because it looks so bad and it's a piece of Magic. Yeah, but like, I mean, $30 seems like a lot of money to be paying for a meme. You know what I'm saying? I would not pay $30 for a meme. People are paying good money just for a meme. Seems like a lot. I don't know, whatever. You know, like people can spend their money on whatever the hell they want, but it just surprises me. Don't kill my construct. Damn it. Sure. Just 20 cards. 20 cards for 3 mana. Fuck you, whoever in Wizards of the Coast designed this card. Fuck you. That is all I will always say about that card. Whoever designed it, fuck off. I think I'm dead to anything, so I'd rather put my opponent on a 2-turn clock here if this construct doesn't die. So I guess that's what we're going for. Yeah, this is fine. The bolt represents more damage than making another food. I lose to literally anything. They still only draw a card. Also, my opponent with heinous sequencing. Well, I guess I did get killed if I milled. God damn it. Just mill. Just mill things. That's it. That's all the cards that I really want. Don't really care about anything else. Yeah, I hear that Mill has a decent hammer matchup because you just hit on left or them once and they just, like, that's actually enough to kill them on one shot. I mean, it's like 30 cards. Put a moves to 5. Alright, so we have a shot. Move to 5 can give us a shot. Move to 4. Alright, this is what you want to see against Mill. Opponent having a garbage draw. That's exactly what you want to see. Land, go. Gonna get breeding pool. Do this for 0. If we get Archive Trap Surgical Miasmo, I am gonna lose my shit. I'm just giving you a heads up, folks. If I just get... Alright. Alright. I was about to flip the table. They actually did have it. All right. Drawing the lock. Okay. Play this. See what opponent does. Good sequencing from OP there. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Because if the Asmo had resolved, then we could have been able to make a token in response, and we would have been able to get around their soul guide. So now I think I'm not searching anymore. All right, so they can get Lurrus, which doesn't do anything at all, so that's fine. One, two, three. Ursa. Don't mind if I do. Oh, actually. Oh no, this actually works. Yeah. So we can play the other Thought Monitor here. So I don't think I want to discard the Ursa. There we go. All right, so we have lethal next turn. And we have 20 cards. So if they top deck Tasha's and they mill our entire deck, I'm going to be very upset. Fatal Push. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they're dead. So this replaces itself, that's fine. Just pass the turn. I don't know what remaining CNC in my deck is, but we may still lose to Tasha's here. This seems fine. All right, we want to see another Mul to 4. Mul to 4. I love how random chat is today. Like, I have no idea what's going on. And then I'm just like playing my match, and then I see somebody saying like over the counter insulin is a real trip. I'm just like, wait, what? Wait, I kept this hand. Whoops. Nah, this is fine. This is fine. It's gonna work out. What is the most fun deck you have ever played in Modern? There's this deck called AmuLIT Titan. I enjoy it a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, the basic island with Ren is... It sure is something. Wait, there's a message. You moved back to LA? What's up, Adam? How you doing, man? Thank you for hanging out. Congratulations on the move. Where are you going to be living at? Let's It's a crab. Field of Ruin. Valley Village. Oh, nice. That's not too far away from where I'm at. I mean, we can cast Ren here. Hate losing the middle too much. Yep, me too. I don't know how much good Ren can do on this board, but you don't want to surgical any of this, opponent. Lightning Bolt. We're surgical in Lightning Bolt. Okay. We're surgical in Lightning Bolt. I assume that's because my opponent doesn't want me to kill their crab. They should leave the Lightning Bolt in my graveyard. Okay. They don't wanna. This tells me that my opponent probably does not have another land, right? Because they would have probably played a color land before playing the Field of Ruin. Well, Asmo doesn't do anything. Not right now. So I think I'm gonna start producing some food here, I guess. I don't have another crab. 2 mana for what? Sanity. No sagas, bind. Explosives on 0. You got it, Chief. So I think I'm just... Huh. Well, that changes things. That enables Asmo. Cookbook. Cookbook. Plus... Do they have another surgical? They don't. Okay. Okay. So the engine is on. Sure, my opponent can crack explosives, kill the Asmo on the food, but that's kind of fine. You think they have it? I mean, that was something pretty good to surgical there. And they know about the rebuke in my hand too. So like if I cared about that, I would like that was the timing. Now that's a problem though. That has to have been their draw though. So I think I'm just gonna be using Ren. Just gonna double Ren here and kill the crab. One, two. We can Daredevil. Fluster is really nice. Well, we definitely have to kill this thing. So I guess we start discarding this to make a food. So now my opponent's gonna crack. We make the food. Now we are killing there. And now we minus red, green. Keep that one. Minus. Gonna fetch right now. Get a forest. Swing. We can either make a food or we can cycle thicket. The master crab fisher, man, that's me. Slowing crabs up. So we get Fluster for Atashas. They can crack, kill Asmo. I think I'm cycling thicket. We double counter magic in hand. I think I need more mana, so this is good. Attack! Cool. So now we play Goose and pass the turn. I can make another food and hold up Rebuke and Fluster. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna resolve. Let's actually do this. They know about Rebuke too. So next turn we can start putting on pressure. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Thought monitor. Do you have any fetchables? So Triumph is gone. Tarn. We have Steam Vents. Definitely will leave the basics so I can fetch it off of this. Play that. Make red mana. Play that. Just playing Storm over here. Play that. Now we have a 3-turn clock. Still holding up Fluster in case they have Tashas or whatever. Like to counter your card. Thank you. Probably have enough food so that we can cycle here. Hey. Hey. I think we got him here. Cyber has 4 ley lines and they just don't care. Yep, it's pretty upsetting. So I could play second. I think I'm gonna play the second Ursa. And the reason for this is that my opponent doesn't have sweeper mana. And this means that even through a fatal push, we have lethal next turn. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to spin. Dash is weird for a mill card. Yes, it sucks. Like the design of this card is just embarrassing. Like whoever designed this card is just sucks. Ha! Got him. I guess they got all my thought monitors and shit. Yeah, they got double thought monitor. Get God, opponent. No, actually, they got double Daredevil. So they have 8, 9, 12, 19. Sorry, 18 and then 1, 19 and then... So they got the most they could have gotten out of that Tasha's. That's really funny. All right, see you next run. All right, hello, welcome to run number 2. This is why you play a bunch of lands in your Asmo deck, right? I'm gonna keep this hand, like it's too good to pass up. Almost whenever I'm calling the board just to for Ursa to spin into, that's funny. Jimmy Page, thank you for the follow. Gonna go Stomping Ground, Spell on, Colonnade, Green Source, easy. So now we just let the Saga do the talking. Whoops. Got a plus there. Banned? Huh. I have become Doom. Hell yeah. Becoming Doom is great. So now we can pivot. We can finale breeding pool. Finale and get cookbook. The fact that Asmo enables itself is just so sick. Combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not enough. So now this Rain is about to ultimate. We have to answer the Asmo. Maybe I shouldn't have cracked the spell. Should have let my opponent have the Asmo, which is not really doing anything. And just like done what I did, and I could have also Thought Monitor. Yeah, that would have been a lot better. And then I could have also Spellbound my own monitor. It's just so much better. That wasn't very good. We attack first. So, discard. Asmo. Get cookbook. Play land. And now we still have the Saga. We have the food. Okay, my opponent's Asmo killed their Colonnade, so they can't really answer my... Okay, so they have a Wrath. They're gonna have a Wrath. Or maybe not. Ending the Ren. Sure. Ren is $100 in paper? Huh, I would imagine it would be more. Token! Token. We find Shadow Sphere. Yeah, probably Shadow Spear. So Asmo kills itself. Combat. What did I pay for my rents? I think I paid like 60. This was a while ago. Opponent doesn't do anything. Okay. So if they don't do anything, I'm just not gonna play my Ren into their counter spell, right? Just gonna pass the turn and force them to have a Wrath. If they don't have Verdict, the game is over. There's a Wrath. To the surprise of nobody. And now we get to resolve Ren. We get to play another Asmo. Unfortunately, we drew all of our cookbooks. Play a Ren. Plus on Saga, play Saga, discard land, play Asmo, can't find cookbook, suit up Asmo just because. Yeah, I mean, Ren getting back Saga is like the whole concept of the deck, right? Now my opponent cannot clock the Ren with the Colonnade without exposing the Colonnade to the Asmo. It's a grind, but looks like we're ahead. Still suspect my opponent has they have counterspell in hand. So I can just make it hit herself. So I gain 6. Make a goose. Pass the turn. Could have equipped the goose with Shadow Spear, but I think I'm gonna be. I mean, I guess the goose, like the 1 point turn from the goose, is actually something. Maybe I should have done that. Yeah, I don't think Ren 7 is gonna see any play at all. The Mind Sculptor. So that has to mean that they get Path to Exile, right? Nobody playing Asmo stuff at all yet. What a waste, right? Did you find a Path to Exile opponent? Not bad. Fine top deck. I would like to get by my Saga, but thank you very much. So I'm gonna force them to do something here. Okay. These look fine. That one looks fine. These suck. Do we need... Are they gonna be playing Rest in Peace? If they're playing Rest in Peace, that would kind of suck. If I'm being honest. Obviously, if we see Rip, I'm gonna bring in those. I like this deck. It's been fun. It's been fun. It's been grindy though. It's been hella grindy. Our first league was 3 hours. We had almost a 3-hour league, and I didn't even take a break before I fire off the second one. It's been something. No, so actually, you can check out Bubble, which we talked about. I honestly just realized that 1 hour ago Yama raided me, and I totally didn't see that. Like, did the notification go through? Because I totally missed that. That's crazy. But yeah, we talked about it with Spider in Bubble. We kind of like, you know, got the brewing juices flowing, and then Spider played. He actually built it yesterday, and he played it and 5-0'd yesterday. So I started off with his list, and then I made a couple of changes after playing the league. This is a good hand. This is a hell of a hand. Turn 1 main phase fetch go. I respect that. That is somebody who knows that this matchup is about time. Clock actually matters in this matchup. Oh, we're playing red too. Huh. Well, send the bait. Counterspell. Would have never guessed it. We probably have to jam the rain here, unfortunately, because if we don't, my opponent gets to draw 2 from Archmage's Charm, which is even worse for us. So we have another counter. I'm not gonna play these blind just yet. Gonna draw 2 on end step. Made me play Lantern in a hot minute. Yeah, it's been a while. It was fun though. Last time we played Lantern, I had a good time. Do I pay for MTG Bot's subscription? No. Damn Bobs is awesome, and he cooks that up for free. Makes it available to every streamer. And we all rejoice. MTG Bot is magnificent. Did they really just throw away a Jace? There's no way, right? Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, yeah. If you want to, for MTG Bot to, like, whenever you do the emotes, yes, you have to, like, give a subscription to MTG Bot. And then you will be able to use your emotes. Yeah, that's a different thing. So now we're just gonna play and name Jace the Mind Sculptor. Jace the Mind Sculptor. 1, 2, 3, 4. No need to expose the Asmo just yet. I'm definitely going to expose the Thought Measure because it replaces itself and then some, but I'm not going to play out the Asmo. If we had Daredevil, I would, but since we don't, like, I'm not going to discard a land to play the Asmo. Just makes no sense. What's up? How you doing, Andrea? So we got Snapcasters covered. A Gooserino. Definitely important to kill Jace. One, two, three, 4. 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's fine. And they're gonna have the Wrath now. They're gonna take a lot of damage. Still no idea what the green is for. Still no idea what the red is for. Is that just for Prismatic Ending? There's no way we're just splashing solely for Prismatic Ending. Yeah, it's been fun, Andrea. I think you would enjoy it. I think you would enjoy it. Cryptic tap and draw. I could get either Spell Bomb to protect my... I think I'm going to do that so I can protect my Asmo. Lure deck plays like decklist. Yeah, that's true. What? Yeah. All right. Moving on. See you next round. All right, round 3. What do we got here? Yeah, this hand looks cool. We can actually go turn 1 Goose, turn 2 Saga, which is pretty sexy. So get Breeding Pool here. I guess instead of playing Saga, it's just better to play Ren here, right? so I can Ursa on 3. Oh, it's this deck. Oh yeah, this deck is hilarious. Why is this deck popular now? Does anybody know? I played against this deck yesterday or the day before, I think. And it's just very bad. It's just like they call this Eldrazi deck, but it just kind of aggro. Yeah, my opponent just concedes because their deck sucks. It's kind of like aggressive, so they're playing like Eldrazi Temple, they're playing Serum Powder. It's not good. Like every time I faced it, it just looked very bad. Each time I've seen it, it looks horrible, but my opponent's 3-1 though, so do I even change anything? Do I even want this? You faced Belcher 3 times? Jeez. Dude, modern Qs be modern Qs, I guess, huh? And I guess I'm keeping this. Nature's Claim, I can potentially claim myself. I can kill ink moths and shit like that. So they're playing red. Sure, keep this hand. I think I'm gonna send the Steam Vents or the Spell Bomb. Because I'm gonna play Thicket on 1 so that I can Finale on 2 and I can go get Asmo. Yeah, let's send the Steam Vents actually. Put a mulligans to 4. Pathlighter with the Prime sub. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Pathlighter. Welcome. Unclaimed territory. Huh. Shivan Reef. Just gonna get a Stomping Ground here, I guess. It's not great, but let's make it just get an island here. My opponent is playing a pretty aggressive deck, so next turn we can Thought Monitor, which should be nice. One thing that I have to say is that the timeline that my opponent is in is actually pretty fun. Like I can't argue with that, because my opponent is in a different timeline, you know, where that deck is good, and that is actually a great timeline if I dare to say it. It surely is a great timeline to be in. Game objects, game objects, game objects. Kind of info bolt design, we can just Asmo design. We can even just trade the Asmo and just get another Asmo next turn. I'm not gonna do that because my opponent could have Thoughtbots here. And we're way too far ahead right now, so. What could they have? Like the guy that steals a dude is just like whatever. It just doesn't do anything. Reality Smasher, sure, whatever. Like it just dies next turn. Like nothing they do matters. Like nothing they do matters whatsoever. They just game. And this only triggers whenever you're targeted with a spell, so. Like, this is cute and everything, but. They just don't have a sack outlet. There's no way they have a sack outlet. I mean, I guess they have to pay the mana before they do anything, right? So. So what is better? Like, all of these are just good plays for me. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best. Is it better for me to bolt this? Is it better for me to just eat the food? Is it better for me to bounce the Asmo? I think the better thing is to bounce the Asmo. I guess I could do both. Yeah, okay, I could actually just do both. All right, see you next round. All right, round number 2. We probably can't keep this hand, right? We're playing against the Lurrus deck. Maybe keep this one and send Ursa. We could send Daredevil. Kind of want to send Daredevil. It's good with our engine, but DRC. That's probably worth killing on turn 1, actually. It's gonna accrue too much advantage otherwise. I'm gonna get stomping ground. Just bolt this. Like the other variants for exactly what you're saying, but Sky Spawner helps my deck keep faster curves and turn 3 Smasher as well as Obligator usually kills. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of felt mediocre, you know? But yeah, you may be right that you're just playing like a different version, and maybe the version that you're playing, like that's just what makes the difference, you know, just playing the correct suite of cards. You've been playing this deck for 4 years? Jeez. That's some real devotion. Jundo? We're playing against Jundo? Yeah, it's a Serum Powder Eldrazi. I don't know how I feel about going turn 1 DRC if you have the Inquisition. Maybe they drew it off the bubble. I don't know. But it feels like protecting your DRC could be pretty important. Asmo down. Land. It's a good one for my opponent to not know about. We kill this bad boy on end step? Yes, we are. I'm definitely quite happy that I went turn 1, kill the DRC instead of playing the Gilded Goose. That's for sure. Yeah, for sure, Wolsmot. Feel free to share. Ancient Grudge on DRC feels like cheating. Yeah, that's pretty great. I mean, Crocs on DRC is just disgusting, right? Yeah, sure. Play drum. Green. Green. Get back the Asmo from the bin. Good book. Crocs Lurrus is also disgusting. Yeah, like the whole deck is just disgusting. Let's just make it as, you know, the whole deck is disgusting. At least we can kill that guy. Taking my Ursa definitely pretty bad, but so don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself, don't hit yourself. I think I just play both things. If my opponent goes for Monkey, I think I just bounce it. Although I guess Monkey can, the Spellbomb can protect my Asmo. Man, definitely feeling like I shouldn't have bottomed the Daredevil now. But we didn't know that we were playing against the Torak deck, you know? What can my opponent get here that would be very bad for me? I think we just take it. Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is the only thing that my opponent could find that would suck for me. But the Goose is actually a way for me to produce food without needing to discard cards. So I don't think I want to give it up just yet. My own Ren would be pretty good. Opponent may have Kolaghan's Command. Trophy. So I could bounce this. If I bounce it, discard the other one, play, get another cookbook. On the other hand, the land is not bad. I think I'm just gonna cycle here. Just gonna, okay, yeah, that's not bad. So go get red source, green, red, get back a land. I could discard this land to play the other Asmo. Now they can't play monkey. If they have another removal spell, we could be in trouble. I honestly don't know why my opponent is not cycling peat land and drawing cards with Ren. I think that's what I would be doing if I were in their spot. But they've been like dashing the monkey every turn and just getting nothing off it and just locking their mana doing something that's not very productive. Also, there's a hidden mode on the Underworld Cookbook, right? We can just get back our Ursa eventually. Whenever we feel like it. I think Affinity is interesting. The other day at FNM there was a guy playing Affinity. It looked fun. Didn't look incredible or anything, but did look very fun. Another Asmo. You're not gonna like this, opponent. That was funny, actually. How twice in a row we drew exactly Asmo. When my opponent is trophying my cards and just giving me lands for... Like, I was missing land drops and both of these were given to me by my opponent. Who is very, very kind. Just giving away land drops. Yeah, your dude's dead. I've had it with that monkey. It's over. It's gone. The monkey is gone. Kroxa. That's kind of a problem. Kroxa is kind of a problem. Can we draw a Daredevil? Drawing Daredevil would be sick. So I guess we could just make food and crack it, right? So it's not even that bad. If they're spending their turn getting a Kroxa, then Asmo kills the Kroxa. The same thing happens next turn. Like, it just seems perfectly fine to me, actually. Crack food. Make food. Food, food, food. All the food. Yeah, I don't know why my opponent hasn't been cracking Peatland all of this time. Feels like they miss so much time. Should we play the land or make another food? I guess I just want to make another food. And if my opponent spends their turn making Kroxa again, that's just perfect for me. It's kind of exactly what I want to happen. Sure. My match data, I've ever to playing a bunch of matches, it's unusable. Make food. Crack food. So this Asmo Ren and 6 thing, it's pretty good. Have a 5-0 in my name, enough for 1s and 3-2s to have earned 300 net play points plus 50 chests. Play like 5 leagues a week. It's pretty good. Not bad at all. Honestly, it's quite impressive how, like, this entire game has been the third Asmo just being unanswerable, and nothing my opponent did mattered. As soon as Asmo was online, my opponent is doing like a bunch of stuff and none of it matters at all. Sure, they got a Tarmogoyf now. They got a Tarmogoyf. Whatever will I do? It's dead. One, two, three. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 mana, make a food. So I guess I can't attack this turn if I want to make sure that I don't randomly that I don't randomly die to a bolt. Oh, a Saga. Oh, look. A Daredevil. We're fine now. So let's just crack the food here, I think. Just make sure we don't die to, like, you know, bolt K command or something like that. Lurrus. Tarmogoyf. Dead. That looked very good. That looked quite good. Okay, so this seems fine. This seems fine. We may need to bring in Nature's Claims. It literally just answers Alpine Moon. Ugh. I don't love the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that. I love how we have like 1,000,001 things to have, like 10 targets for Saga. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. I do wonder if Explosives is just better than Ancient Grudge. You may have to blow up your own shit sometimes, but... Keep. Definitely killing this on turn 1. I guess I should have waited, because now they can dash a second one. Yeah, maybe. No! Please don't die. Please, little goose, don't die. Do it for me. Your friend. Do it for your friend. So that was their top deck, otherwise they would have played that last turn. They been a bolt. Huh. Even though I went turn to Saga, like, they have to kill this goose. Like, me going turn to Saga is basically saying, I don't have another land. Please don't kill my goose, because I don't have another land. That is what this card is screaming. Just like, Ursa is just screaming, dude, don't let me, don't let the goose on top. This must die. So I assume, okay, yeah. So if they're being in the bolt, I assume that they had another one. Okay. Cookbook will be good. No. Probably gonna have to crack this food here. Oh no, that's devastating. Yeah, that's absolutely brutal. Land, please. Croxa. Can have this Daredevil. Alright. And if I was gonna draw a card there, it's a good pickup. I mean, we can clean everything up here with this Soul Guide Lantern if I find a land. All I need to do is find a land and we can clear everything up here, which would be quite good. They didn't put Lurrus in their hands, so I have to assume that they drew. They have Colligan's Command here. Or maybe they just forgot that they are playing the Lurrus deck. Dude, at any point, if we find a land, we'd probably just turn this game around immediately. Yeah. Probably too late now. Am I cracking here? No, I don't think so. I mean, if they don't have K-Command here... Oh, come on, dude! This is wild. This is crazy. If they did have the K command, then they should have definitely gotten rid of this. I think I'm popping Soul Guide now. Turn 7. We have not been able to find another land. Turn 7. Still hanging in there. I mean, though, to be fair, if my opponent doesn't have an answer to the Asmo, they just lose to her, straight up. EE for 0. Okay, they did have the answer. Put Lurrus in hand, sure. Land, please. This is kind of insane. This is pretty ridiculous. That kind of sucks for us too. They know I have Ren, right? Why didn't they take the land? That's not very good sequencing from my opponent over there. Of course, the reason why I didn't play the cookbook is if I did that, my opponent cracks this on end step, they kill Asmo, they untap, play Lurrus, play Explosive for 1, blow up both my cookbooks, right? So that was the idea for not playing cookbook on end step. Sure, that's good. Can we draw a fetch land off the top, please? Dude. This is pretty ridiculous. Let's skip the 2 land and an AmuLIT, and I did not find the second land until turn 9. Jeez. I mean, I'm just gonna cycle this Spellbomb, I guess. They have K command. Come on, man. Come on, man. They had 1 card in hand, and it's the K command. And they top deck the bubble too. So my opponent top decks perfects into perfects, and I cannot find the second fucking land. All right, this is absurd. This is fucking absurd. All right. I still don't think I'm supposed to bring this to answer Alpine Moon. I could cut Sagas. Oh man. Oh man. I mean, I can't sheep the hand, right? I just cannot sheep this hand. Like, the hand is excellent. Please. Please, Clothis. Please, Clothis. Yes! God damn it. GTFO, monkey. There's an argument there for just plussing, honestly. I feel like there's a very solid argument for just plussing, making sure that we're hitting our next land drop and we can find our breeding pool. Because if they have bold here or something like that, it could be bad. I mean, if we find the green source, we probably just win, right? We get an Asmo in play. And we're gonna have infinite food. They have the bolt. Inquisition. Alright, that takes care of the finale. And my opponent can't even mess it up. They literally cannot mess it up. So we just eat a creature. Kill there. Play this. Say go. I may cycle this Soul Guide, I think. Goiful. Alpine Moon. One, two, three, four, five. Let's get breeding pool here. It's one too many. Right, pass the turn. I guess I can block. If I block, right? I chump block. Goif takes 2 damage. And then I have creature. Yeah, no, this is not enough. And I'm chump blocking anyways. Because the Ren is better than the Thought Monitor here, but unfortunately it's my graveyard the one that makes the Goifs big. Probably gonna want to cycle. I guess I can't really cycle, never mind. Let's play another Thought Monitor. Draw another Ren. Plus to find the land. Play the land. I mean, I could double bolt this. That doesn't seem like a great idea. Next turn, I guess we can play Oval Chase Daredevil, which is funny. I can't double bolt the Goif. That's not an option because we want to save bolt for what's his name, right? For Lurrus. Now the question is, do I bolt Lurrus and exile it, allowing my opponent to play a DRC? I think we just let them play a DRC here. Oh, they just bubble instead? Okay. Another Goif. So, bolt, creature, enchantment, land, sorcery, artifact. So the Goifs are just as big. So our best draw is Ursa, I guess. Asmo. Yeah, that one's also pretty good. That one's also pretty good. Wait. Oh, because there's an instant now. So I guess I have to minus ping. So, cookbook. Bean Daredevil. Boom, boom. Ping. Boom, boom. I guess I just double activate Asmo here. I'd rather have the bolt in hand. And now I can get back my land with a second Ren. Nah, this looks fine. Just gonna pass here. Dude, this Asmo card is messed up, huh? Just draw Asmo, my opponent's entire deck doesn't do anything. Not bad. Monkey. So smart. I kept this lightning bolt in my hand. So smart. I mean, these top decks have been pretty good. Not gonna lie. We could play the Daredevil if we wanted to. Probably not going to, but make a bunch of food. Pass the turn. This deck is fun, dude. I am kind of having a good time playing this deck. Oh, we're at 16. I thought that we were at 6 for whatever reason. Hey, hello there. Hello, you. So I guess the clock is my opponent's win con now. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. Spin. Did I forget to plus Ren? I think I forgot to plus Ren. It's kind of whatever, right? Sweet. 4-0. Let's go. All right. Playing for the 5-0. Sure, let's keep this. So we can go turn 1 Spellbomb, turn 2 Asmo, get Cookbook, and get that rolling. See what my opponent's up to. My opponent's also playing for the 5-0. You know I can never 5-0, I'm cursed. I have a couple of 5-0s this season. How many do I have? I have 5 trophies. 3 with lands, 1 with... I think 1 was with BTL. Okay. So we're gonna play this instead. Get Breeding Pool. My firm house with Ursa was against Blue Red Murktide, or Spell is a special kind of mean. Particularly if you got like Emery going or something. It's even more fun. Okay, so I don't think I want to use the food. So I'm gonna get basic forest here. We're gonna finale for Asmo. If my opponent has explosives, then this is gonna be a tough match. If they're playing AmuLIT, that is, of course. But if they're not playing AmuLIT, then we could be in trouble. Forest. Finale has been very, very impressive in this deck. Finale has been super impressive. Should have gotten in there with the goose. That was a punt. Okay, so they are playing AmuLIT. Oh, should have attacked. Whoops. Misclicked. Am I really gonna deny AmuLIT 5-0? Hey. It's okay. I mean, they don't have primetime mana, so... So I guess they did not have a bounce. Asusat, I don't think matters. Also, my opponent should not be showing me that they have multiple bounce lands. Again, like this match, this game at least is going to be all about whether my opponent does have the explosives in the main deck or they don't. That's gonna be the story of this match, this game. What's the idea of the players? We don't want them to multiply. Imagine opponent's gonna go for T-West here. Interesting. Okay. So they have Celestia and Gruul Turf in hand. And then 2 unknowns. Goose being able to just spit out food is kind of sick here. So another handy Celestial Sanctuary Castle. I think they messed this up. Now Asmo's just gonna take over. I guess we're just gonna produce as much food as we can. So that's 4, 5, 6. Thought monitor. So their handy Celestial Sanctuary. Maybe I should have, instead of playing Thought Monitor, I think I should have just played land and held up Spellbomb in case my opponent draws another Titan or something. So they pay for Pact. So if they top deck exactly Dryad, then we lose. Because I can't really, you know, if I let the Titan attack, then they can go get the Dryad. So if they top deck exactly Dryad, then we are gonna lose here. I guess Summoner's Pact, of course, but... So if they top... Wow. That's insane, man. Yep. I should have held the Spellbomb. If we hold a Spellbomb, we can't ever lose. I threw this game away. Because I miscounted. I thought we were going to have one more food. Wait, why are they killing my stuff? I guess they have enough land drops to just kill me? That's the third land drop. I think my opponent just returned the punt. I think they just returned the punt. Because they had lethal. I was actually just dead. They could deal 16 to me. They could deal 18 to me. Well, now if we don't lose, yes, we obviously just go get another Asmo and kill the Dryad, and we may win from there as long as we don't. My opponent doesn't draw again another Pact or Dryad. Wow. I think I'm just gonna get... We're gonna get Ren going with Cookbook. Alright, we got a dodge here. If my opponent finds another Pact or another Dryad, we lose. I guess Titan also kills me. Okay. That's not it. That's not it. So the last card in hand is Gruul now. Spellbomb wasn't the best play. No, because I have a finite number of cards that I can discard to make food, right? Ren means that I have more cards that I can discard in order to make food. So in this case, no. In this case, I think that playing the Spellbomb was correct. Playing the Spellbomb was not correct. I mean... Explore doesn't really do... I mean, it's just a redraw. They don't have blue mana of note. There's a Gruul Turf. That's fine. Just bought Murktide and the pieces I sold of Harness Scales in paper. I'm super excited. Nice. Good job, Sam. Good deck. So they found Primetime? I wonder if my opponent has like something like Mimi, like a Walking Ballista or something, and I'm about to lose to that. They're making a bunch of mana. Is my opponent just trolling me or something? I mean, I guess we're gonna find out soon enough. Karn the Great Creator. Opponent confirmed not trolling. Opponent confirmed not trolling. Opponent confirmed not trolling. Well, actually I lose now, right? Like the EE for 0, blow up my Asmo. I mean, we have Ursa, so we still have stuff. Oh no, yeah, they just ballista me. I should have cracked food, I guess. I was not expecting them to be on Karn. I mean, I don't think, like, with my opponent having Karn into Ballista, we just lose anyway, so. Yeah. Okay, so, these, that, I mean, I don't think I want Alpine Moon, really. Rebuke is kind of interesting. I feel that if I play this Spellbomb in that one turn, I think that we can probably just manage to stabilize. We did whiff for a while, though. We did actually whiff for quite a minute. Can you explain why you dislike Alpine here? Because the card that I'm like, this card is really bad against AmuLIT. The only reason to play this card against AmuLIT is because of Ursa Saga. So if I'm gonna be playing naming Ursa Saga, then you know. No, Grudge doesn't. I don't think it's good enough. It doesn't hit ours. Oh, it doesn't? Yep. We want Alpine Moon then. Not good to name Valakut. I don't think it's good enough. It's a lot easier and a lot more like productive for us to work with Dryad. Just use Dryad to get through. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yes, if it hit both players, I forgot that now hate cards only hit your opponents. They don't hit you. Although I guess my opponent could have Biting Needle to name Asmo, so maybe playing Grudge is reasonable. What do I not want? I think one Ursa can go. Maybe one Thought Monitor can go. Maybe Goose can go. Keep. Gonna go Stomping Ground, name, play Spellbomb. I think I want to play around. I guess I should have cycled Spellbomb there because I want to play around Force. If they play a Dryad, I can just rebuke it, and I can't get Titan from here, so there's no need. I'm only gonna, you know, Grudge if my opponent. They just do nothing. Opponent just passes the turn. Not floating mana. So I guess we win. Opponent confirm not ghosting. Just tied to their pact, right? Just tied to their pact trigger. So now that they saw the rebuke, should I just cut them? Because they're gonna be playing. Lily, thank you for the follow. They have Karn though. I have no other answers to Karn. Like I kind of need to have the rebuke. Yeah, I feel like I can't afford to not play the Rebuke. If they were not playing Karn, I wouldn't play the Rebuke. But since they are, we just kind of have to. Maybe I should have cut one Daredevil. Yeah. We don't have great interaction, but like we know that our Goose is gonna survive. It's pretty much guaranteed that our Goose is gonna survive. So that means turn to Asmo. Hope we don't see another situation like the one that we saw earlier today where we spent way too long. I guess it went 9 turns before we found our second land. And we didn't. I guess it would have been technically our third land, but my opponent had the Alpine Moon for the Saga. Opponent's got a slower hand. Stomping Ground here. Finale for 0. Get Asmo. Asmo, get Cookbook. And I think I can play a second Goose here. What happens if I play a second Goose? No, because we're down to food, but then we're up to food. We have a second Goose in play, so I can have 4 mana for Ursa if I need. No, I can't. I don't have enough mana. I think I just have to pass. Sure. Saga is pretty scary. Good sequencing from opponent. Good sequencing for me. No land sucks. Oh, I should have played Cookbook there instead of that, because I can probably throw away a couple of cards to make some food. Great creator. Damn it. The good thing is that if they minus, I should have killed the Azusa in response. I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, I'm gonna kill the Azusa now, so my opponent cannot get 2 lands and then explosives me for 0. And now we can kill the Karn on the attack. Because there's probably nothing that they can get off of the Karn that can block the Asmo here. Or deal with the Asmo, I guess. Yeah, they have explosives. That's fine. Finding land is rough. Not finding land is rough. Maybe I can play Ursa next turn. Playing EE for 1. Okay. EE for 1 is acceptable. So they're gonna kill 4 things here. Oh, because they add on the saga, that's why. Land is good. I think I have to go get Goose. I think I had to finale for Goose. So I can cast Ursa next turn. So our best draw is probably maybe Daredevil. Finale not getting back Alpine Moon is just bad design. Just bad design. So they brought back Stronghold. Am I supposed to Ursa here, or am I supposed to just Cookbook? I think I want to play the Cookbook. That means that I can make a food with Goose, and I can make another food with Cookbook. And then I can beat my opponent having another Titan or having a Dryad. They're gonna be able to find Piding Needle though. Yeah, that sucks. I think they're just gonna find Piding Needle off of the saga. Unless they're only playing Piding Needle in the sideboard to find off Karn. And they only have 1 copy. Making constructs is great for me. Making a construct is exactly what I want to see, but like Piding Needle sucks. Okay, so now we are in trouble. Now we're in a lot of trouble. So we need to find our Grudge or... We need to find Grudge or Nature's Claim. Yeah, we're fucked. Close game. Close game. Aaron, 35 months for sideboard guides. Hell yeah. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold, Aaron. How you doing? No free attack? So we're gonna make a food and Nature's Claim the Dryad. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to claim the needle. If I hadn't been an idiot and I hadn't discarded the other Asmo, this would be pretty easy, right? Like we clear the needle and then we just take it from there. I think I'm supposed to make a food with the goose, so that thought monitor is cheaper next turn. They could have attacked last turn and they didn't, so we kind of... Yeah, definitely waiting until they make their land drop. Claim. So we can't get Titan this turn because they already made their land drop and it's an ETB tapped land. Now they can't Stronghold either. They can have another Dryad. Take 2. They do have another Dryad? No. Karn the Great Curator. Jeez. So let's assume that my opponent is gonna kill... They're gonna get Ballista. Ballista 3, 4, 5. They can Ballista for 5. So Ursa is not very likely to survive, meaning that I want to play my extra mana source in case I draw another Ursa, I can play it. Dude. My opponent has drawn very well. Alright, GG's. They have drawn very, very, very well. Alright, we couldn't get the 5-0, but at least AmuLIT gets the 5-0. I like this list a lot better. You know, having real cyber cards is nice. I'm not sure that I have the correct cyber cards. I'm not sure I have the correct cyber cards, but like this didn't do anything. We got 2 grudges, 2 moons. I think we probably want engineered explosives. Even though it's actually, you know, pretty bad for us. But it feels like in the matchups where it's gonna be good, like it's gonna be like absolutely outstanding. So maybe that's the better cyber card over Nature's Claim. Sorry, believers. I am very, very sorry. I tried my best. Tried my best, but my opponent's hands were way too good. Maybe AmuLIT is just way too good. Who knows? I understand why this is here. That doesn't mean that I'm excited about it. The reason for Spellbomb is obviously to kill the protection from red dude. Sanctifier and back. Can you play card in this deck? No, not really. You're an Asmo deck. Yeah, I don't know about this sideboard. I really don't know about this sideboard. Rebuke has been kind of good though. I did like Rebuke a fair amount. You do a lot of instant speed stuff, right? Like making a food on end step, or like bolting your opponent's stuff, or you know, like cracking a food. So like it's not that suspicious when you hold up like, you know, blue and a couple of extra mana. So Rebuke is kind of great. I don't know though. Seems hard to build a sideboard for this deck. I really liked Finale, really liked Ursa, really liked Asmo. Ren, I guess, was also pretty sick. Like the interaction between Ren and Cookbook is very nice. How Ren gives you fuel for the Cookbook even when you don't find the Daredevil. Maybe that means that we can do something like this. Is that crazy? To want to go higher on Rens than in Daredevils? It's crazy how many times I missed land drops, right? I did miss a lot of land drops, even playing 24. I really don't understand how people play 21 lands in this kind of deck. Like, it just blows my mind. Do I like Thought Monitor? Yeah, Thought Monitor is good. Like, this is kind of like your late game. And it's not that hard to enable. All you need to do is you need to have an active Cookbook. If you have an active Cookbook, it's fairly easy to make it to. So this is like a 2 mana 2/2 draw through .2 that flies. So I don't think it's like impossible or anything. But yeah, this deck is very cool. I'm probably gonna revisit this because I had a good time. But these leagues were long, man. 2 leagues, 5 hours and 20 minutes. I don't know if I can play this deck every day, you know. I don't know if like the lists that Doom played are also like as grindy as this one, but geez, those are some long leagues. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this one though. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. See you in the next video.